Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Zulfa. Today I will explain the material about comparative and superlative. Before that, we must know what is comparative and superlative. So, what is comparative? Comparative is used to compare two objects. There are two ways to show comparative comparisons, using and more to mean lebih in Indonesian. Source from Learn English British Council, the affix is used for words that have only one syllable. For example, the train is faster than car. Taken from the word fast, one syllable, add the affix to be faster. The use of more for words that have more than one syllable. For example, in my opinion, Johnny Depp is more handsome than Nicolas Cage. Taken from the word handsome, two syllables, and the prefix more to be more handsome. Don't forget to add than after the adjective. If a comparative is used to compare two objects, the superlative is used to compare more than two objects. Just like comparative, there are two ways to show superlative, using as and most, which means ter or paling in Indonesian. The prefix as is used for one syllable word. For example, the smartest student in the class is Tina. Taken from the word smartest, one syllable, plus the prefix as becomes smartest. Use most for word with more than one syllable. For example, the most interesting movie so far is Fantastic Beasts. Taken from the word interesting, three syllables, add the affix most to be most interesting. However, don't forget to add the before the adjective. Furthermore, I have chosen three websites that we will compare, namely YouTube, Facebook, and Webtoon. We jump straight to the first example. 1. Penyimpanan YouTube lebih kecil dari Facebook. We can write it as YouTube storage is smaller than Facebook. The word smaller comes from the word small plus which means lebih kecil. It is the same for lower and fewer. Next, Webtoon memiliki penyimpanan paling kecil. We can write it as Webtoon has the smallest storage. The word the smallest comes from the word the plus small plus s, which means paling kecil. It is the same for the last and the highest. Next, YouTube lebih populer dari Webtoon. We can write it as YouTube is more popular than Webtoon. The word more popular comes from the word more plus popular. And the last, Facebook memiliki fitur yang paling lengkap. We can write it as Facebook the most complete feature. The word the most complete comes from the word the plus most plus complete. Well, we have seen the comparison of the three websites earlier. Now, I will explain how to make a good website. In a creating website, there are 5 simple steps that we must do. The first, determine the type of website. There are many types of website that we can choose from. 1. Online shop website to sell products online. Blog is a type of website that prioritizes updating information. Not surprisingly, blogs generally display the latest information at the very top. A blog can be used by personal or business. The virtue of a blog is that it is easy to build engagement thanks to the command column. 3. Portfolio website. Portfolio websites are used to build a professional online identity. By posting your work on the website, it will be easier for people around the world to know your expertise. 4. News site. As the name implies, a news site or website is a type of website that contains the latest news articles. And the last, forum website. The forum website can be a forum for sharing information for an online community. Starting from the automotive community, technology to culinary enthusiasts. In this example, there are 3 editions, namely video hosting services, social media, and web comics. 2. Determine the website platform. For the platform, I recommend using WordPress because you don't have to be able to programming to use it, and it's free. And 3. Select hosting and domain name. After determining WordPress as a website creation platform, now is the time for you to choose a hosting service for your website. Hosting functions to store our website files so that they can be accessed online. Our files such as themes, plugins, text, media, HTML code, and drive content are stored on the hosting provider. There are several types of hosting services, namely shared hosting, cloud hosting, and VPS. Shared hosting is most popular type because of its relatively affordable price and easy use. Domain functions as your website address so that people can easily access your website in a browser. For example, when people want to visit Facebook, they only need to type www.facebook.com in the browser and the Facebook website appears. Domains don't always have to end in .com. You can choose one of the various domain extension options available from .co.id, .web.id, .net, .info, .online, .site, .website, to .xyz. Okay, now I will give a few tips in making a domain name. 1. Use words that are easy to spell and remember. 2. Don't just stick to .com. You can get creative with various other unique domain names, extension. 3. Avoid using hyphens and numbers. 4. Make sure the domain name you choose doesn't have to deal with someone else's copyright. 5. Keep your domain name short, concise, and clear. 6. Match the domain name to the business image or persona you want to build. 7. Adjust the origin of your target visitors. And 8. Don't delay buying a domain so that someone else doesn't take your dream domain. The next step in creating a website is to install WordPress and customize appearance. And the last, website settings optimization. That's all the material that I have conveyed. We apologize if there are errors in speech or writing. I'm ending. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.